Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now it's Forlan. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. That is a great pick out. Oh, well played, well played. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Taken back almost at once. Torres was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And this is Del Piero. He's having a shot! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And it's Del Piero. And here's Forlan, showing good feet. It's Forlan! Oh, split-second reaction.
Forlan is offering a right smile there.
Ajax with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Del Piero goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's going to be disappointed with that. That pass isn't the best. Tries to pass it through.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Great vision. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And this is Cruyff. Flings in across. Ball's gone out of play. Adams, Rodri, Mohamed Salah. 30 minutes gone. And he's away. Torres was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Scholes.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And this is Torres. Torres! Magnificent! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
2 added minutes has been
Madrid
indicated.
at the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing.
And there's the end of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish even more control in this second half.
Coming on the field is...
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Ajax have the chance to go the other way. And he's worked it through. And this is Del Piero. And Del Piero! And it's a goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
What are you thinking about the goal?
Well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his knee over the ball, it was always likely to be drilled very low, and so it proved.
And now he has two. Ajax get themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Scholes, played out to the left flank. Back into the middle.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Looking for the run. And this is Torres. Fernando Torres. Chance! It's in! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So all square, and not for the first time.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
It's a promising position. Now the delivery. Punched away. Has not gone well. Can he get on the end of this? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Mohamed Salah, real... Oh, shooting chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Szoboszlai. Well, that looks a decent ball. Great ball, and he's in here. Decent chance! Superb from Szoboszlai! And that has raised the roof! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Ajax take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on. And that's it. Madrid can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end.
And now I'd just like to read out our fan
How would you
club members.
summarise? So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Mohamed Salah has it out wide and in space. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. And it's Rodri. Good running, strong and purposeful. Well, that looks a cracking ball. He's picked his way through. Look at that. He's having a shot! There it is! Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment. The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again. And he's had a hit! And kept out by the most elastic of saves. Guardiola really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. And we have our very first corner. A temporary retreat here. Vinicius Junior. And he's gone looking for safety. And that's been intercepted. That was well played, well stopped. Madrid have their second corner now. Bastoni getting this one clear. Oh, the ball's come loose here. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's put paid to a promising move. Vinicius Junior! He's done very well to get to that. That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Denied by an instinctive save. Really anticipated that well, didn't he? So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Messi charging forward, the ball at his feet. Messi going face to face with his great rival. It's a searching pass. Knocks it into space. Bangladesh really are trying to go early and direct here, Peter. There's definitely a conscious effort to almost bypass midfield and get someone in quickly. Yeah, no, absolutely. And the long ball is ridiculed somewhat, but long passing will always have a respect, particularly if it picks out the movement up front, of course. Played back in. Looking for the run. Scholes was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Goes for a shot! I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Has been indicated.
And there is the half-time whistle. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. How would you review the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Madrid head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Messi, and he's managed to get free. Can he finish? Sticks it away! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, but do hope it's nothing serious. It's a good 30-35 yards out, this. They're taking a moment to consider their options. And this is Mohamed Salah. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And it's Serginho. Now that's well seen too. Mohamed Salah.
This is the time you need that pace.
Stood up well to him there.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
And here's Messi. Oh, it's played into the area. It's a really well-measured ball. That is ended up in no man's land. Back into the middle. Serginho picks it up out. Header! They've done it! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Scholes. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's picked it up out wide. Defending of the desperate variety. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Messi. Caceres. Rodri. Looking to play him in.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Messi. That is lovely. Great defending, strong and determined. De Ligt defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, nicely intercepted.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
4 added minutes has been indicated.
That's good play. De Ligt does well to get it back. Caceres wins the duel this time. Scholes. And there goes the final whistle. Madrid did lead, indeed they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone, the excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We have already started here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Quality ball. Now it's Mbappe. Rivaldo. That's good play. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Now it's Torres. Oh, well measured. Now this could be a chance. Just the keeper to beat! Now there's the shot! He's delivered all right! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And this is Mohamed Salah. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Chouameni, and it's Scholes. Adams did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
The worst choice he could pick. He needed to get his head up and see the outlet to his right.
Turkey have reclaimed it. Messi. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
The goal scorer for
Truly
Turkey,
superb. A goal of such
23
supreme
minutes,
quality, composure
number
and
11.
class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Mbappe. Drogba! Now, how often do you see that?
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Can he latch on to this?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rivaldo. Mbappe. Scholes. And he's had it nicked away. And the pass is intercepted. Oh, it's Scholes. And they're back on the ball again. Knocks it into space. Messi engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Oh, good-looking ball. Played out to the left flank. Oh, sweet feet. Played in early. De Ligt getting this one clear.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task...
Decent chance! And it's in! And they're back in front! The lightness of step, the sharpness of... And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Fernando, and the shot! Sticks it away! 2 up and in charge, and things are...